Hello, cherished ducklings. I'm so happy you're here. I'm Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, and you're on Moonstruck TV or or A1R Radio. We are the largest psychic metaphysical network in the world. So happy you can join us. Happy Passover for those of you who celebrate, and happy pre-Easter. And so we're going to start off with the psychic weather today. And I know a lot of tarot readers, I'm not, I was going to say I'm not just a tarot reader, but that sounds sort of insulting too. I love reading tarot. It's one of the many modalities I use to tune in on you when you call in. So I'm using Reiki constantly as a sort of healing thing. And I'm using clairsentience, clairaudience, clairbloom, clairvoyance, and lots of other things that I'm not charging you for. It's fabulous. Okay. Now, I know lots of tarot readers make a big deal out of keeping their cards in like a silk bag with like an amethyst in it or the full moon. And I would love to do that, but this is what I use. It's a cardboard box. I have about 600 cards in here, and I don't have to be formal with the cards because we're friends. I hasten to add, I do not keep my friends in cardboard boxes, but that's just because I keep getting out. All right. As I think we've explained before, but if this is your first time, welcome. Tarot weather is a lot like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. And I'm going to pull 3 cards that are kind of your interior weather for the week, and also your exterior weather. By the way, I didn't do my nails, but I'm wearing all my bling. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And here's the thing, if you're tuning into this show, then you're supposed to be here. And whatever happens in this show, including what other callers say, and the advice I give them, and the tarot weather, and my begonias in the back, are all about you. Because there are no accidents, especially not here, except for before when I tripped over my lighting stand. Okay. So, closing my eyes. I'm going into my box. That sounds wrong, but we're just going to let that lie. And, okay. Oh, that's interesting. I don't pre-select these. I wish I did. Okay. The first card here. This is upside down. This is actually a card of healing. Right side up, I don't like to see right side up in a reading because it's really, first of all, it's hard to explain it away. Yeah, everything's going to be fine except for those 10 swords in your back. But upside down, all the swords are falling out. So if you've been nursing a hurt over a betrayal or somebody stole your jewelry, or, which God forbid, or some sort of, it's more of an emotional reaction. The swords are falling out of this guy's back. He's still going to need some bandaging, but this is a time of unexpected and tremendous healing. The other thing with this is often it can mean a new treatment. If you have some sort of chronic condition and maybe you just switch doctors, you're trying a new protocol, this means that most likely you're really effective. Whee! I just love doing that. For those of you on the radio, that's me throwing the card over my shoulder with Wild Gypsy Abandon. Wild Gypsy Abandon would make a good stripper name. Okay. Knight of Pentacles can mean both somebody coming towards you, watch out, on a horse, get out of the way. What it means is either a young man who is probably either Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or who has some of the attributes that Earth signs have: earthiness, groundedness, good with money, practical, very sensual. Woo woo. So This, if you're single and you're looking for a fella, uh, this looks like there might be a fella coming into your life. And otherwise, it can mean a message about, let's just say, riches. I couldn't think of another word. So keep an eye out. Sometimes I didn't open my mail for a couple of days, and I opened it, and somebody had randomly sent me a check for like $300, which is very nice, and thank you as a tip. So open your mail, or I'll open it for you. Okay. Card going up in the air, and we have, oh, that's really nice. We have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is, as you can see, or I will describe to you if you're on the radio, it's a dude in armor, shining armor, I might add, on what looks to be, yes, it's a white horse, and he's coming in your direction. So you might want to, we've got a lot of people on horses coming in your direction. This can mean somebody with romantic intentions towards you. This, because he's cups and he's a water sign, might be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Oh, hi, Loretta in Princeton, West Virginia.
Oh, hi.
Can you hang out 1 minute?
Yes.
I'm just going to finish this. I'm so glad you called. Hi. So this is either somebody coming towards you with romantic intentions, or somebody you're already with who might be popping a question or two. Well, probably just one. Will you marry me is just one question, right? And then, can we live off your money? No, that's not the question you want to hear following the first question. Forget I said that. So this is also can be, as I said before, a message, but this time about something romantic. So you could get a romantic text. It could be a romantic email. If he's really romantic, it could be a love letter, or she or they, however you identify. We're very trans-friendly in this program. So this whole spread says to me that we are all healing right now, or if you're listening, that's you, you're healing. Be willing to let go of an emotional hurt. Sometimes it's as easy as just dropping it. I believe that forgive comes from the Greek root meaning to drop. If I'm just imagining that, feel free to tell me, but I'm pretty sure. But I like it anyway. To forgive is to like drop the charges against yourself, because self-forgiveness is huge, and drop the charges against anybody who is currently renting room in your mind without paying rent. So it's a time to kind of let go and heal. And oh, the flowers are coming out. My daphies are out. It's great. So go outside and look at nature. So there we go. That's the tarot weather. La, la, la. That's the theme song. And now we have Loretta. Hi, love. Thanks for waiting. How are you?
Hello?
Hi, dear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little muffled, but yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I will speak clearly and from the diaphragm, which is where the air comes. It's not anything sexual. Anyway, so hi. So I like to connect with people by asking what their birthdays are. So what day is your birthday?
Mine's October 3rd, 1969.
Cool. October 3rd, good. It feels to me like this is a romantic question, but it also, you have kids, right?
Yes, I have one.
3. Oh, wow. I'm allowed to be wrong once in the first 5 minutes. Well, if you want more kids, they're lining up behind you. So what's your question, my angel? How can I help?
Well, I know a guy I've been dating kind of like off and on, and his name is Mike. And I know he is with somebody. I was just wanting to know if and when there could be a commitment between me and Mike.
When you say he's with somebody, is he living with her, or is he? Are they married or engaged or?
I don't know. I think he's. I mean, he doesn't know. I know this. I mean, I don't know, but I know he is with somebody, and we're distant, you know. But he has got in touch with me a couple weeks ago, but then kind of pissed him off, you know, because I told him I'm getting tired of it, you know. And but then, of course, I have spoke to the staff there, you know, yesterday, and I was told that, you know, that he would get in touch with me by the end of this month, you know. And there's another psychic that. And it looks like it's probably true because he'll get in touch with me like once a month or something like that, you know. I mean, but I'm just kind of wondering whether it would ever be a commitment between me and him.
Well, I'm going to draw some cards. Thank you for being so honest and vulnerable. Yeah, the first card I'm getting is the Temperance card, which means it can mean a couple of things. It's right side up, so it means that you've been very patient, but your patience is running out. It can also mean, does he drink a bit and have any substance or alcohol problems?
Does he have what?
Any substance or alcohol? Does he like smoke a J to relax, or does he drink a little? Because this often can mean somebody who has some, how can I put this, substance or alcohol issues. Is that something you know about?
It's kind of hard to understand, Jasmine. It's a little hard to understand.
Okay, so that's okay. I just got a big new mic. So, does he have any substance or alcohol issues that you know of?
Oh, yeah, he does drink a little bit. You know, he drank.
Okay.
Sometimes we go together and we drink together, you know.
The Page of Swords indicates that there might be a little, how can I put this, mendacity going on here. He might be giving you false messages, because he's kind of what I call bookmarking you. And yeah, the next card I get, which is the Devil card, it doesn't mean there's an actual devil involved. The Devil card means somebody who is a little bit enslaved to a situation that's not good for her, I'm going to say. But it kind of does mean that. What I would suggest, and here you go, is I think that there's somebody better coming your way. And the reason I say this, the cards say, and I agree with them because I own them. The cards say the Two of Wands is not yet a commitment. I don't see, I'm so sorry to say this, but I don't see a commitment with this guy in your future. And I want you to know you deserve better than this. Somebody who only calls you once a month and maybe has fibbed to you about his relationship status. And the card, the two, says you guys do have a connection, but it's not the Three of Wands, which is a commitment card. It's somebody who's kind of keeping you at this not quite committed stage for as long as he feels like it. And if you can walk away from this, or maybe just start dating as well, because it seems to me that you have the Lover's card coming up about somebody else. And the Lover's card is somebody who is your equal, who cherishes you, who understands you, who thinks you're beautiful, and who calls you more than twice a month. And I'm not shaming you. God knows I've been there. I think every person on the planet has. But you do deserve better. I don't really see a commitment with him, but I do see somebody really good coming your way. And this looks like a little less than 3 months, like 3 months minus a week. I'm sorry to say that. Are you okay with me saying that? I don't want to see you keep getting hurt. And what this card says, and hi, Vinny and Tasmania, I'll be with you in a minute. But what this card says is you actually have a really happy future, but I don't think it's with this guy. I think it's with somebody, probably an earth sign, or somebody stable and practical who, I mean, I can't see you because it's one-way TV, but you're very attractive. You have a lovely quality about you. You really do. You have a beautiful gentleness, and you have a lot of artistic talent, which I'd love to see you concentrate on. What I would suggest is I have a friend named E. Jean Carroll who wrote a column for Elle magazine about love for 25 years called Ask E. Jean. And back when I was single, I said, E. Jean, what's the single best piece of advice you can give a single girl in New York? And she said, men are hunters, let them hunt. So maybe block his calls for a while. Put your energy towards figuring out what makes you happy. You know, the question I always ask myself is, what would the happiest woman in the world do right now? It really works. I'm not sure he's going to commit because his character, he seems a little shady to me, darling, and you're not. However, I do think the sun card that I'm holding up here is a naked baby on a white horse, a lot of white horses here today. And this symbolizes a kind of happiness and self-esteem and self-acceptance in a relationship that you've never had before, throwing the card up in the air, for those of you on the radio. So if you're okay with that, you can do this as long as you want. I don't see him going anywhere, but I also don't see him committing to you because I think he's a bit of a user and you deserve better. If you are open to other stuff, when lockdown starts to let up a bit, I think any kind of community-oriented activity, church, volunteering, school, whatever, that's where you're going to meet somebody, and he's going to be much better. So I see a lot of happiness for you. I think Mike is just he's kind of a wading pool, and I want you to have an ocean. Okay? Thank you for calling. And stay in touch. Let me know what happens, okay? Thanks. Hi, we have Vinny in Tasmania. I always wanted to go there. I was just reading a book about Tasmania. Wow. So cool. Hi, babe.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? Right here. Hello. Vinny?
Yes,
Vinny, I'm right.
correct.
There you go. Hi, love. And you're calling from Van Diemen's Land, from Tasmania, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
Can I come visit? I've always wanted to go there. Hi.
Of course.
Thank you. I know some great artists and performers there, too. Really wonderful people. So, my love, back to you. Tell me what your birthday is, so that's my way of tuning in on you.
My name is Vinny.
Your birthday. I need to know your birthday, my love. Yeah.
28 January 76.
Oh, look at you, little Aquarius. You're an Aquarius.
Yes,
You're an Aquarius dragon. Ooh.
Correct.
All right, let me see what I get for you. So how can I best help you today? What would make you happy? What do you want to know about?
Well, look, I have an unhappy marriage. It's been abused and everything like that. And I would love to leave him because I had enough. And besides that, also I have a crush named Adam. Yes, so I just want to know what's going on with my marriage, when I gonna officially split up or separate, and then what's Adam feeling to me, something like that, and the future with him.
You want to know? It's funny, the Lover's card, when I get it, is Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So this is very interesting. The first card, this is the Four of Cups. It's a person sitting under a tree, and they have 3 golden cups. Something is being offered to them from the sky, a 4th golden cup filled with wonderful things. But they have their arms crossed. They don't know if they're ready yet. And I think that the person in this card means that you're being offered something, because it seems to me that Adam has feelings towards you too, which I think you know. But you want to wait a little while before acting on this just yet. You want to make sure that sometimes if we leave a marriage for another person, it's a lot of weight on the relationship. I feel that you want to leave this marriage because, hold on a second. Oh, well, yeah. I feel, because I just don't feel like you feel heard, like this person, your husband doesn't hear you. Does that make sense? And I'm feeling like this card makes me feel like this is the Six of Wands upside down. So it feels like you're feeling a little pushed down or repressed in your marriage. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. The fact that your energy just went down when I said the word marriage, it's just went. So yeah, it's entirely possible that your marriage has run its course. This is saying before you jump into anything else, take a little time and look into the Hermit card here. Is a man with he's got a lantern, so he's looking for the truth, and he's listening to himself. So you want to take a little time and get your ducks in a row, because divorce is difficult and can be a little expensive. You want to be prepared, but just get prepared, line stuff up, and then it looks like Adam and you are going to be, this is the Four of Swords. This is taking a little time off and resting. So you guys might be taking a little time off, and as I said before, what it basically is that playing a little hard to get never made anybody less desirable. The outcome card for you is the Star card. So whatever you decide, and it does seem to me like this is not a marriage that you want to stay in, you want to be the Star card. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel happy. You want to feel like you can tell your truth without somebody yelling at you. Because I feel like there's maybe a little verbal abuse in this marriage. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Maybe more than verbal. I think you married when you're very young, and people outgrow each other. And it looks to me like you have this big soul and this big, although I think you're kind of a tiny person. You're like 5'2", right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Damn, I'm good. You need a place and a time to shine, to express yourself without being criticized, to feel free again in your soul. And this is something that you're going to find for yourself. And then I think you and Adam are going to get back together, is what this looks like. You guys might have, it's interesting. You get along very well with Adam. You don't fight. You fight. Your husband is just, I'm sorry to say this, but I do feel like he's kind of, I know there are two sides to every story, but it does feel like you're fighting a lot. And when you're not fighting, you're kind of hiding.
Yeah.
Even if you're not in the closet necessarily, but you're hiding your true self. And I feel like this guy, Adam, represents a future in which you can tell your truth. You cannot have to apologize for who you are. You don't have anybody hurting your feelings all the time, or maybe hurting more. So, yeah, I think it does feel like you've outgrown your marriage. And I'm going to pick one more card for you and your crush. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is fascinating. Yeah. Well, I picked two cards accidentally. One of them is the Magician card, and one of them is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the beginning of a new love. Whoops, I'm going to keep that one up there. And the Magician card is somebody who is transforming her life. So I'm going to say the cards look like they're on your side, dude. The Magician card and the Ace of Cups indicate that it does look like there's a new love and a new cycle. You're taking a step up, a new cycle of emotional contentment, happiness, safety. The Magician card means you're much more powerful than you know. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. You're feeling, I can feel how disempowered you feel right now, but darling, you are hot stuff. You really are.
Yeah. I have a power. I'm still survive in domestic violence for my kids. That's why I'm still here.
Yeah.
So I'm
The thing is,
need more power
domestic
to
violence.
say no and go.
I'm a domestic violence survivor from when I was much younger. Get out. If somebody is being violent with you, leave. The kids don't thrive in a domestic violent atmosphere. Kids thrive where they're not scared and where they can tell their truth. And you are a very truthful person. You have 3 kids?
I have 2.
Honey,
at the moment, I don't know in the future.
My guides seem to be giving me future children for people today. I think you got 1 more. But honestly,
really?
Come yeah, but I don't. I don't.
With someone that I really love.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. So I think I'm running out of time here, but I want to tell you that there's a lot of support available for you. Go on the internet and look up. There's a lot of support for domestic violence survivors. There's grants and stuff to get out. I think you're going to be out of this marriage in 6 months. Let me know how you're doing, okay? I think you're wonderful. Okay. And I know you're a very good mother, and you deserve better than this. And I think you and Adam are going to work out, honestly. Ace of Cups? Yeah, baby. All right. Let me know how you are, please. I'm in Peri Lyons on Facebook, PeriLyons. And call back next week or get in touch with me and let me know how you are. I'll look up some resources for you. All right, sweetheart. You're going to be fine. Things are going to be good. Just hang in there and be strong. Thank you very much. Sure. All right. Love to all my cherished ducklings. Anything you heard today was in some way or other for you. And next week, we've got a lot of surprises. Good ones. Might even have a celebrity guest. You never know. Okay. Enjoy your week. I'm Peri Lyons. Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. This is Moonstar TV and Winter Radio. Wednesdays live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.